Hi, I'm Judy Mudd. Today I'm up in my kitchen instead of down in my studio. It's going to be a short video, but an important one. It's about brushes and how to fix things that look like this. I'm sure many of you've had these. They were put away wet in a bag or something like that, and you come back later and they're all bent, and most of the time they're unusable. How I came across this thing I'm going to show you today is a couple years ago I was asked to teach a workshop where I provided the supplies, and so I had obviously taken everything and brought it home and didn't unpack for a couple of days. And when I opened up the box where the brushes were in, I had like 15 of these brushes that were bent over, and they were all relatively new synthetic brushes. So I was sick about it. So what I did is I tried re-wetting them. I'm sure we've all done that. Re-wetting them, try to reshape them. I tried to put them in some kind of little press thing to hold them. I tried all kinds of things. I tried a hairdryer on them, and nothing seemed to work. And so as kind of a last resort, I tried boiled water, and thank goodness that does work. So I thought I'd show you real quick how this does work. Let me just take one of my basic synthetic. Now, I have not tried these on sable. I'm not sure I would unless it was a last resort on the sable or anything like that. But these are all synthetic, just various brands of Taklon or synthetic brushes. And so this is boiled water. I just finished boiling it. If you have very hot tap water, that may work okay too. So try that first if you want to. But it just takes a few seconds. You just kind of swish it in there, make sure all the brushes, the hairs are thoroughly wet, and then pull it out. You can see it already starting to pull back into shape. And then I reshape it and get most of the moisture out, and then I just lay them flat on a countertop and let them dry overnight. Or if you have something flat like a pan like this where you can just sit them in and let them dry overnight, you can do that. I'll try another one for you. But see how nicely shaped that is? What I'll do too is, now that I found this works so well, even some of my brushes that just are old and have lost some of the pointed tips to them, they're still worn out for the most part, but I get a little longer life in them if I do this. Now here's a different brand, but it's Escoda. It's the I think it's the Toroy one, and I'm just making sure, because it's a little thicker, heavier brush, I'm making sure all those bristles inside get thoroughly saturated with the boiling water. So I'm just swishing it around in there. Again, I take it out, and it's already pretty well shaped. Make sure I have a nice good point all the way around. And once I'm happy with the shape, then I just lay it flat. Just lay it flat and let it dry overnight. Here's another one with a little bit longer hairs. You can see them, they're all splayed out everywhere. Again, I just swish it. Make sure that gets good and saturated. And already it's taking form again. And so all I have to do is squeeze some of the water out, make sure it's nicely pointed, and then lay it flat. I've done a variety of brands. I've done all of these. These were at one time splayed out, but again, they're all synthetic. This is a needle point, and if you want to get it back to a nice pointed shape, it'll come right back to its natural look. And so it's great, especially as a last resort. If you've tried everything and can't quite get those points back, try doing this, because it does seem to work. And I've been thrilled the fact that I could save those brushes, and not only save the ones that I've ruined, and I've done it many times even since then and by accident, but the fact that I could actually get a little more life out of brushes that I've just worn out. So there's my tip. Try it, and I hope that helps you save some of your brushes. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.